Narito ang Balitang Pinoy TV.
Okay, eto. Pag-usapan natin itong revelasyon nitong si Jing Paras. In-interview po siya sa Bilyonaryo News Channel with Pinky Webb. At marami siyang revelasyon na sinabi. Okay, unang-una, hindi pala si VP Sara ang magiging Vice President ni Bongbong Marcos. Kasi raw, di umano, itong si Bongbong Marcos at si former President Duterte ay may usapan pala na dapat sana ang Vice President ni Bongbong Marcos ay itong si Bongo. Okay? Tapos, yan po ang nangyari nung unang meeting nila. Pagkatapos ng meeting na yun, ininja na raw sila. Hindi na raw sila sinipot ni Bongbong Marcos at ni Martin Romualdez. Kasi, pala, ang nangyari, parang sinusuyo nila itong si VP Sara na maging Vice President. Nagalit pala itong si former President Duterte sa ginawa ni Bongbong. Trinahidor si FPRRD o si Tatay Digong nitong si BBM at si Martin Romualdez. Kasi yun ang usapan sana. Ang tandem ni Bongbong Marcos ay si Bongo sana. Pero sinaging si VP Sara, di ba? Kasi yun pala, in-underground na pala nila si VP Sara through Amy Marcos. Yun ang nangyari daw. Nasabi po ito ni Jing Paras kasi dito sa claims o aligasyon nitong si Madriaga nangyari noong pandemic na di umano bagman siya ni VP Sara tapos nagbibigay raw ng pera si Duterte sa kanya. Sabi ni Jing Paras malabong mangyari po ito kaya nabanggit niya sabi nila nangyari naman ito nung 2016 election ganyan. So malabo pa rin kung tutuusin kung i-analyze nyo. So dito sa vlog na ito ipapaliwanag lahat-lahat ang nangyari before. Okay? Patungkol kay VP Sara, Bongbong Marcos at ni FPRRD pati itong si Bongo. So, if you will get back the story bago naging presidente itong si BBM at si VP Sara, wala talagang Madriaga na nag-i-exist. Yan ang katotohanan. Walang Madriaga na nag-i-exist at ipapaliwanag ito ni Jing Paras mismo. Okay? Pero bago ko i-play yan, like and share muna. At sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, subscribe na po kayo. Okay? Heto po, panoorin natin at pakinggan natin itong si Jing Paras. Okay? Marami po tayong makukuha na istorya sa nangyari noon na hindi natin nasusubaybayan. Okay? Ito. Panoorin po natin. Ayan. Sana pakinggan ninyo yan lahat.
Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on.
Ayan. Okay, ayan. Hintay-hintay lang muna. Ayan.
Allies of Vice President Sara Duterte are dismissing the claims of alleged bagman Ramil Madriaga. Madriaga faced the House Justice Committee last week laying out more explosive accusations against the VP. But why would he allegedly lie? And what impact could his testimony have on the impeachment proceedings?
Kasi ang point sa tanong ni Pinky Webb dito is bakit ikaw, Jing Paras, hindi ka naniniwala na itong si Madriaga ay yung mga accusation, allegation ni Madriaga, yan ang point ni Pinky Webb. Bakit hindi ka maniniwala kay Jing Paras? So, pakinggan natin ito kasi kung pakikinggan natin, may point talaga.
Against the Vice President. Let's get on point with former Presidential Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras. Congressman, it's good to have you again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's nice to be here.
Thank you, sir. You called Madriaga a liar. And another word, hindi ko na po sasabihin sa inyong Facebook post.
Pinky Webb, liar talaga yan. Sinong hindi liar dyan na kaso niyan, kidnap at robbery? Kidnap at robbery yung kaso?
Bakit niyo po ito nasabi? Ano ba ang inyong alam?
Well, by his affidavit alone, you know.
Itong si Jing Paras, malapit na kaibigan ito ni former President Duterte, okay?
In fact, it will sell in the Marvel movies. Masyadong fantastic eh. Like,
Jing Paras, hindi lang Marvel movies. Maalaala mo kaya rin. Kasi umiiyak siya eh. So, pati maalaala mo kaya. It will sell the maalaala mo kaya.
Stands his statement that the President Duterte parang bagman siya and so on and so forth. You know, this happens during the COVID eh. And I don't know, I mean, I'm just wondering, napaka-strict nung and very stiff yung security. Paano siya
penetrate doon sa grupo.
and why of all people, a criminal like that, he's been convicted in the past, in 1999, got convicted, na acquit lang siya sa Supreme Court, but why would the president, no? I've known the president for so long. Well, I could not imagine why he would choose this guy.
Sabi ni Jim Paras pa, para bang hindi naman siguro papatol si Duterte dito. Ang daming sabit, ang daming kaso nito, tapos ito pa ang pipiliin ni Duterte. Di ba? So, parang far out talaga.
To be his runner, to bring money, and so on and so forth. Lalo na yung nagbigay na ng 25 million to buy motors.
Sa mukha pa lang ni Madriaga, parang kriminal na kriminal. Pasensya na po Kitang-kita mo talaga sa mata na trahidor
Title, what for? Anong kailangan?
Para daw sa kampanya ni then tumatakbong Mayor Sara Duterte.
But that's a false statement, because he said 2020 pa. Sara was never contemplating to run for president in the first place. In fact, katakot-takot nga ng appeal namin, even GMA, even Governor Del Rosario, sila Claudia Bautista, who are very close to her, ayaw niya talagang tumakbo So, it was just a surprise why she ran for vice president.
Was she ran
Hindi lang sila ang nasusurprise, taong bayan rin na-surprise. Ay, bigla kang sumali? Sino ka?
for vice president, according to Madriaga, was because pumayag daw si FPRRD na maging tumakbong Pangulo si BBM at si Mayor Sara bilang Vice President at magkakaroon ng pagpalit ng pwesto o pagbaba sa pwesto sa midterm
And
or 2025.
that's the most fantastic. Diyan, siguro, Pinky, I will share, and for the first time, I will reveal the real.
Eto na ikwento na ni Jing Paras ang tunay na nangyari.
Score here. No? It came from the mouth of PRRD during the time when Bongo was supposed to run for president. We were all in Malacanang with all the governors, no? Tapos all the governors were made to speak to support Bongo because he filed already a candidacy for president.
Sa PDP po ito.
PDP. Tapos everybody supported except 2 governors. Ang feeling namin talaga, Bongo will win over Bongbong. But bigla na lang naglaho dahil ayaw na ni Bongo, nag-withdraw siya. So many were disappointed. So we were on the side. I was with PRRD and what's his name? Governor Presby Velasco. Then I asked
Marinduque.
I asked he was the president of the Governors League. I asked the president, Mayor, hindi na ba natin makumbinsiyan si Bongo? Kasi wala tayong panglaban Sabi niya, hindi na siguro. Sabi ko, paano si Inday? Sabi niya, nagmura si Digong. Sabi niya, kasi itong...
Okay, sir. Medyo, wag na po natin sabihin yung mga salitang gano'n. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nagmura po siya.
Nagmura siya and parang he said na ito kasi, traidor ito si Bongbong at saka si Martin.
Yun ang pinakauna Remember at that time, kaibigan pa si Duterte at si BBM, pati si Martin Romualdez. Okay? This time at that time kaibigan pa sila. Ito yung kauna-unahang pagkakataon na trinaidor nitong dalawa nito, BBM at si Romualdez. Kaya, may idea na si Duterte na itong dalawang taong to, mga trahidor talaga. Itong dalawa. Hindi na pinansin si Duterte nung nakuha na nila si BP Sara. Nakuha na nila ang loob ni BP Sara na na-convince nila na tumakbong vice president. Pero ang usapan nila, si Bongo ang vice president sana. Siguro, hindi yun nangyari. No? Siguro, sinadya ng Panginoon na hindi yun mangyari para mabuking ang lahat. Di ba? Kasi kung nangyari yun, mas lalong sigurong worst. Buti na lang si BP Sara yung nagiging vice president kasi nabubuking lahat. Baka nung panahon pa ni Bongo, baka mas lalong lalaki itong away na ito kasi involved na si Bongo at si former President Duterte. Siguro God has a plan, no? Na yun po ang mangyayari. Tingnan mo ngayon, booking sila lahat ni BP Sara. Di ba?
We met one time. Tapos they betrayed us. Hindi na sila bumalik. Kasi ang sabi niya, Bongo wanted to run for vice president. And they met.
Sino po ang magiging presidente?
Si Bongbong.
Ay,
Kasi
okay.
at that time kasi...
So, dapat BBM and Bongo?
Oh,
Okay.
at that time kasi, October 2, Inday, VP Sara, already filed her candidacy for mayor.
Mayor.
So, and Bongbong on October 6, I think, he filed his presidential candidacy. So, it is within that period that I think President Duterte, Bongo, and some other guys met with Bongbong. They wanted to request na mag-vice president si Bongo. Pero after that meeting, they were supposed to meet again, sabi sa akin ni Presidente Duterte. Hindi na sila binalikan. Turns out that
Ng grupo nila BBM,
ni
sir.
BBM. Turns out that I think sometime in October 23, there was a meeting, birthday ni Yeda yon, birthday ni Yeda
Romualdez.
Asawa ni Martin Romualdez.
Romualdez. Sara was there.
Yung birthday raw sa asawa ni Romualdez, doon raw yun nangyari. Na parang totally na-convince na nila si VP Sara to run for vice president ni BBM. Paldo si BBM. Ang swerte ni BBM dito kasi VP Sara siya yung pinakamalakas sa survey. Tapos si BBM the opportunity na nagiging vice president niya was very lucky for him. Kasi kung kinontra siya ni VP Sara, itoda siya. Siguro hindi siya mananalo. Hindi nga siya nananalo kay even si Leni Robredo, hindi nga nananalo si BBM eh. Yun ang katotohanan.
And several other people. Parang, well, pagkasabi ni Presidente Duterte sa akin, parang inintriga si VP. Nila Bongbong at ni pag hindi ka tumakbong Vice President, si Bongo ang ipapasok na Vice President. So, I don't know what happens. After that, she decided to run for Vice President.
Apologies, sir. I need to clarify. Ang sabi niyo po, nagkaroon na ng usapan si FPRRD at si BBM na ang tatakbong Pangulo si BBM at si Senator Bongo as Vice President.
Yes.
Yun ang kanilang usapan.
That's what he told me.
That's what he told you. And then, sometime past, hindi na po binalikan nila BBM, yung tandem na BBM and
Yes,
Senator Bongo.
yes.
And then, subsequently, there was a party. You were saying, Yeda's
Ni-reveal,
house, which
ni-reveal
I
ni
would
nila
assume.
na parang the PRRD was pushing Bongo to become Vice President.
Yeah.
And siguro, I don't know, I mean, baka ayaw ni VP siguro maging Vice President si Bongo. Siya lang nag-volunteer.
Kasi balita ko from many source. At that time, si VP Sara at itong si Senator Bongo, hindi raw magkaunawaan at that time.
Siguro to become Vice President.
But was there anything not factual about that? Kung sinasabi niyo dun sa party, inintriga na pinipilit,
Yun ang sinabi.
ipinupush.
Factual. Because it was confirmed by, at that time, November 30, during the time, Pinky, na nandoon gathered yung mga governors. Martin was a good friend of mine, Martin Romualdez, was monitoring. He was calling me. Then after what happened, sabi ko sa kanya, pare, hindi na tutuloy si Bongo. Uy, sabi niya, that's good. Pero sabi ko, galit sa inyo si Digong eh. Kasi hindi niyo siya binalikan.
Tungkol kay Bongo.
Tungkol kay Bongo.
Wala man lang ang formal na sinabi na ang pinili namin ay si VP Sara ang maging Vice President ni Bongbong. Parang ginost itong si Bongo at si Duterte, nitong si Tambaluslos at si Bangag. Siguro at that time, bangag na bangag sila at that time. Grabe talaga, katrahidor sila.
Tapos, umano na kayo, inintriga niyo na daw si Inday. Sabi ni PRRD, kaya nakuha niyong Vice President.
Siyempre, anak niya yan. Malalaman talaga niya kung anong ginawa ni Tambaluslos at ni BBM, di ba? Kasi siyempre, yung mga tauhan ni VP Sara at mga tauhan ni Tatay Digong, magkaano lang yan, magkasama lang yan. So, lalabas talaga yung usapan na yung mga trabahante ni VP Sara, sasabihin na, ayun, na-convince na si VP Sara na to run for Vice President. Masakit yun kay Tatay Digong kasi trinidor siya.
That's how I took it from PRRD.
And yun po talaga ang kwento niya sa'yo. Yun po yung mga sinabi niya ng salita. Yun, yung mura
Tapos
siya,
in relation to this Madariaga, that's why I'm saying to you na that would not happen, yung
term sharing.
term sharing, because since that time, hindi nag-uusap si PRRD at saka si Inday. Nagkatampuhan na because of her deciding to run for Vice President.
for
Because
BBM.
PRRD saying, bakit naman mananalo naman siyang presidente, bakit siya magdagdag mong Vice President? That's what he told me. I mean, I was with Presby Velasco at that time. We were convincing President Duterte kasi No.
Hindi ba tatakbo din dapat si FBRRD bilang Vice President? That was
Sa
also
umpisa
an
yun,
option.
Pinky, sa
Opo,
umpisa yun.
hindi ba?
Kaya nga, I think siguro because of PDP's maneuver at the time, Bongo for President, Duterte for Vice, kaya natabangan siguro si Vice President Sara na bakit pa ako makikisali dyan? So, mag-mayor na lang ako sa Davao. So, that's how it. So, it's impossible for this Madriaga to say those things because wala eh. There's no chance na
So basically, you're saying, Congressman, it's impossible for Madriaga that is not true because
gawa-gawa lang niya yan.
Kasi number one, ang sabi niyo, ang usapan, BBM and Bongo.
Oo.
Tapos na naging BBM and Mayor Sara Duterte, nagalit na po si FPRRD.
Oo, nagalit na siya. So, imposible na.
So,
Magpaano
paano pa magkakaroon ng term sharing?
Oo, paano pa magte-term sharing? So, it's very impossible to happen. So, gawa-gawa lang ni Madriaga.
When you heard about that particular part of his testimony, how did you feel?
Isa ito sa dahilan na hindi talaga papaniwalaan itong si Madriaga dito sa istorya na ito.
Sir? Because ikaw parang sinasabi niyo, yan ang pag-uusap niyo ni FPRRD.
It's a complete lie, Pinky. It's a complete lie. And almost all the statements he made in this affidavit.
Dito, parang nire-reveal ni Jing Paras kung sino ang nag-create nitong si Madriaga. I-reveal niya diyan mamaya.
Parang wala eh. It's all make-believe eh. And it boils down to the issue of Bicoy. Remember, there was this Bicoy created ni Trillanes at ni De Lima. He was supposed to expose Duterte doon sa mga narco list and so on. Tapos bumaliktad si Bicoy and he said gawa-gawa lang nila Trillanes at ni De Lima at saka yung Father Alejo. So, could it be possible that this is another Bicoy too? Na gusto lang nilang i-project because it is highly political eh. They just want to project and destroy Inday Sara during the course of the impeachment. Pero wala naman talagang probative value itong kay
Ramil Madriaga. We're going to take a very short break, sir.
Yes.
We'll continue our discussion with former President.
Ito, mag-break pa si So, yan ito. Tuloy-tuloy, i-skip ko lang.
Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras when we return. Stay tuned. This is On Point. Welcome back. Still with us, former Presidential Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras. There were other allegations, sir. I know that medyo yung sa
Ito, marami pa siyang i-reveal dito
term sharing, yun talaga yung sinasabi niyong imposible because of you're saying your personal knowledge on this. There are other items that actually came out. Excuse me. Inutos ni Pangulong FPRRD, si Ramil Madriaga, binigyan ng 25 million pesos, kinuwento mo po kanina yan, pinabili ng mga motorsiklo, dalawang I think Harley, dalawang Ducati, and there
Isa pa yan Anong point na bibigyan siya ng pera ni Tatay Digong tapos pabibilihin ng maraming motor? May Harley Davidson pa raw. May Ducati pa raw. Wow, paldong-paldo. Mahal na mahal ni Duterte. Swerte naman, di ba? Sarili nga niyang anak, hindi niya nabigyan ng ganun kahalagang pera? Si Madriaga pa kaya? Wow!
recently, I'm not sure if you know, sir, but meron pong lumabas na, kasi sinabi po ni Ramil Madriaga at ipinangalan niya po sa kanya at sa kanyang anak. Ngayon lumabas po itong mga LTO ownership na it is under the name of Ramil Madriaga and I believe his son also. Is that significant?
It's not significant because he's a kidnapper.
Correct.
He can always...
Siguro, yung mga pinambibili niya ng mga motorsiklo ay galing yan sa kaso niya. Yung inukasuhan siya na robber, inakusahan siyang kidnapper. Okay, baka yan na ang ano man ang dahilan bakit nangingidnap siya. Ano ba ang dahilan bakit involved siya sa robbery? Oh, it all boils down with money. O kaya may mga ganyang halaga siyang pera. Tapos siguro ang mga nag-create kay Madriaga sinabi na, yung kaso mo, di ba? Patungkol sa robbery, ang dami mong perang ninakaw. Ililink natin ito ngayon. Sasabihin nila na ang pagbibintangan natin diyan si Duterte. Sasabihin natin binigyan ka ng pera ni Duterte na pambili ng maraming motor. Pero ang totoo niyan, ninakaw lahat yan ni Madriaga di umano ng yung mga motor na yan at mga pera na yan pambili ng mga luxury na mga vehicles. Para mawala yung sala niya, ipo-point natin si Duterte. Grabe. Di ba? Ganun lang kasimple. Para makaano ka, babawasan yung kasalanan mo. Siyempre, ikaw ay kakampihan ka naman ng administrasyon. Makalabas ka. Di si Madriaga naman, okay, mag-ano ako.
Ito na nga mga kabalita. Ano na ang masasabi nyo patungkol sa balitang ito? Please comment down below mga kabalita. Pag-usapan natin yan sa comment section. At kung di ka pa nakasubscribe sa ating channel, baka naman